We making a toddler blanket with these old scraps. So I have 10 days. Toddler's birthday is in 10 days. Take this journey with me. Let's go. Okay, first thing I did was cut the face off of this. What is this? A onesie? You know those onesies? And that was the hood part. So I cut that off. And I'm going to make this a square. This is going on as a complete square on the blanket. Sure is. And then I'm going to applique some of these because I don't want to use this material on the front. I will have this material on the back. This will be my backing. So I don't want that material on the front, but I am going to take these circles off. And I'm going to applique them onto the blanket. She's going to be 3. So circles and numbers and letters, things like that will be stuff I'm going to try to get to put on the blanket. All right. So I'll be back. Okay, right quick. This is what I mean by circles. Like this is some material I had. This is, it's not polyester or anything. It's that kind of material that shreds really bad. So I'm going to have to really, really sew it. I'm kind of scared. I might just applique some of the circles on. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to make squares out of it because this is like outdoor furniture material. So I'm going to use some of the circles and applique them on. All right. All right, Millionaire. This is what I got. I cut out pieces from the material I showed you. This was the onesie with the hood with the little face on it. I guess it was some kind of little dog or anything, whatever it is. Well, I'm gonna change it to a little girl, a little puppy dog girl. It ain't her, but that's the best I could do with it. So I applique this on. You got J's, you got 3, she'll be 3-year-old. And you got circles, colorful circles. So we're going with yellow, blue, pink. And I'll show you the material. But these was gonna do, I'm gonna do applique to put these on. This is my paper, applique paper. I guess that's what it's called. Let me see. Oh, heat and bond. Heat and bond. I've had this for years. I love using stuff I already have to do projects. I don't want to go out and buy anything. I don't want to buy anything. So we're going to see what I can do with what I have. So you put the paper side on the bottom. You cut it out. You iron it. Iron the paper side, 2-3 seconds it said. Get it on there good, and then you peel the paper off. Then you can put it on whatever material you want to put it on and iron it on. It'll stick, then you sew it on. And that is the applique. So, isn't that cute? Isn't she cute? Isn't she the cutest little thing? All right, so I'll show you once I get to the next step. All right, I'm cutting 12 by 12 squares. All right, this is where we are right now. And this is a good size. I even overlapped for the seams. So this is basically, and then I'll show you once I put on layout. I'm just gonna lay out the applique pieces. See, there's little flowers in it, little green and little. I'm gonna do a frame. I'm gonna frame it in some yellow and pink, so it will have a small frame going around, because I wanted it a little wider. I know she's 3, but I just wanted it a little bit wider. So I'm gonna frame it, and that'll give me another inch at least on both sides. At least. All right, I'll be back. All right, millionaires, this is what I decided on. So you have hearts, squares, She's going to be 3. You have buttons, circles, J's. Her name is Juliana. And she's 3, so you know I got to work on, you know, I have to focus on learning with the babies. You have to focus on learning. And that's Juju right there. Is that not the cutest doggone thing, y'all? So these are taken, all this is taken, well, these are felt. I had felt sheets. So, you know, I have the heat and bun under the bottom. So I'm going to heat and bun it on, and then I'm going to sew them on. And these are some pajamas. This is some old fabric that I had made a dress out of that I never wore. And of course, she came off of the onesie. The blue circles came off the onesie. The blue squares, the onesie. And yeah, that's how you put a blanket together. All right, so I'm finna get everything ironed on, sewed on, and then we can start putting these squares together. I'm not gonna do the squares first and then do the applique. No, no, no. I'm gonna applique first and then put my squares together. I will make sure I stay to the middle of the squares so I have my room for any kind of adjustments need to be done. I don't want to have to, you know, cut none of my pieces off. All right, we'll be back. Okay, I want you to see me iron on my first applique. As you can see, I have the paper pinned to the back, each piece. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna keep them centered. I got my button. I'm gonna sew that on once I'm done so I know it's on there. I won't have to worry about that. So let's get this started. All right, let's take the pins out. Take the pins out of the other one too so I can do them both at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna move my square. Now I'm gonna turn this. I really don't have to turn it over, but you're supposed to turn it over and iron on the paper. And you don't go back and forth. You just hold it on there a couple of seconds. 1, 2, oh, no steam, no steam. Girls and boys, no steam. Ah, okay. I think I got it out. Yeah, I sure forgot, no steam. So hold it, 1, 2, 3. Take it on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna turn it over. I'm gonna do this side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we should be ready to peel the paper. Let's see if we are. Ooh, millionaires. Hold on. Wait a minute, I gotta grab this right. Okay, oh, there we go. So I'm taking the paper off and it's shiny. That means it's on there. So now this will be on there and I will iron this on. Hold on just a minute. Let's get the other one done. All right, let's do the blue. Let's do the blue. Let's make sure he on. Good. And make sure you have this on the wrong side. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I did it. 1, 2, 3. I did this little piece in sections. Whoop. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. Find a good spot to peel. All right. And we are shiny. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, let's get our square. And we know we want it in the middle because we're going to have to do some trimming and all that kind of stuff. So make sure it's in the middle as you can get it. Okay, all the way around. You want room all the way around for anything that may happen. All right, so I got them placed on. See that a little bit? You can see a little bit. Let's get that right. Let's see. Do I want it there? Yes, I'm happy. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm gonna go over it again because it looked like it needs a little more than 1, 2, 3. Let's give it a little more than 1, 2, 3. It's super old, so I'm thinking I need way more than 1, 2, 3, y'all. That's what it's looking like to me. Because I might just be pinning and sewing. Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. Yeah, it need more than a 1, 2, 3. Guess I can give it as much as I want at this point. Make sure that glue is coming off. You know they sell a permanent applique, a permanent heating bond. So all you have to do is put it on, heat it on, and you don't have to do any sewing. But it's stiffer. And once you do it, you cannot sew through it at all. Or you'll gum up your needle and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's just stiffer. You know, this right here is more movable. It'll still move with the fabric. Make sure I got it. And I done went and opened the door for hubby. It ain't even hubby. I didn't look at the clock. I didn't even look. I just ran to open the door. I love to open the door for my husband when he gets off work. Let him know I'm waiting. You know what I mean? I'm waiting on you, babe. Waiting on you. Come on in. Okay, I think that should be good enough. I'm just trying to make sure, y'all. We didn't have to do all that, okay? It was already on. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so look. There we go. And then we sew it on. Once we sew it on, it's permanent. Of course, you know it's permanent once you sew it on. And now I'm going to sew on my button. And that one will be ready. All right. I'll be back. All right. We got everything glued on. All of our buttons are sewed on. So this is where we are. And now I'm going to stitch. And I'm not going to zigzag. I'm going to do a regular stitch around. You see my finger? Let me see my finger. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to use this dang on whole tripod. Stitch around the edges. And I also want to do it in colors. So if I have a pink heart, I will probably do it in yellow thread or blue thread. You know, I'm going to work with the different colors. I'm not going to do the same color of thread on that piece. So that's where we are. Let's go over here to the sewing machine. All right, millionaires, let's sew this thing on. Now, I have changed positions. I changed my phone the wide way because all my videos come up with the black on each side and the skin, and I hate that. I want a full screen. So, I changed it sideways. We're going to see how it looks. So, if it look weird, that's why. Okay? I ain't going to do it over. So, I'm just going to do a simple stitch around this heart. Let's see how that looks so far. Gorgeous. Okay. Let's see, I might want to go one more notch. Yeah. No, I don't. You say hi. Okay, I ain't gonna sing. So yes, I'm using the beautiful golden looking yellow. That is the most beautiful yellow thread I have ever purchased. And you have to really be, when I get to those small ones, you gotta take your time. Take your time because you want your stitches to look just like your piece you are outlining with the thread. Right? Right. All right. I know I went just a little far there, but it'll be all right. I can't see. Take it around, millionaires. Take it around. See how slow I'm going? I mean, some people might be more skilled than me and can take it all the way and have a beautiful thread markings. But I have to take it slow. And I'm going to backtrack it. All right. Now, this is now a permanent applique piece. It only come off if someone sit there and rip it off. Right? Right. And who's going to do that? A 3-year-old? Nah. 3-year-old ain't going to rip nothing off of nothing. All right, so I did regular stitches. I thought about changing my stitches, but I think I'm just going to do the regular stitches. I'm going to keep it simple. The baby's 3. I'm going to keep it simple. Okay, so that is a permanent applique piece. So all of my pieces that I plan to sew in this color, I will grab now and do so. Then I will change my thread to do another color and do all the colors that I want to do in that thread and so on and so forth. All right. That's a nice applique piece. Be back. Hi, Millionaire. So as you can see, when I first started, I didn't get super close to the edge. And by this being a really not a permanent glue, after so many washes, the little edge may come up. And so I have started getting closer to the edge, but not so close that it just don't look good. So this just takes a little more time, a little more patience. And yeah, that's it. I'll show you just a second. Let's get this one done up. And I went a little closer, but not super duper close. And you can see I can't zoom around this doggone hard. So, oh, I think I might have went too close to the edge right there. Yeah, sometime I lift up my paddle, help turn it, help me out, get a good shape. Let me see where I want that right there. Let's take it this way and end it. Oh, and I try to end it right where I began. Of course, double stitch, back stitch. All right, let's see what we got. Gotta get some scissors. All right, so see, I'm closer, but not too close that I'm almost off of it, you know? All right, show you when we get to the end of this. All right, everything is sewn on. Applique to the square, the fabric square. So I did light pinks, yellows, and dark pink in the thread. So everything is secure. There's that cute little puppy, whatever you want to call it, with those ears. I want to say they ponytails, but you know, with that nose, I can't get away with it. I gotta say it's a puppy. So everything is sewn down. And any of the tracing that I have, when she washes, the blanket should disappear. If not, a few washes, it should disappear. All right, so now we sew the squares together. And I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna do row by row. You're gonna do face to face, right sides to right side. So 5/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, whatever you use on your seams. So straight down, and we'll be right back. All right, so I decided to use some extra scraps I had to make a border. Just a little thin border, add it on. And you can cut it how wide you want your border to be going around. And instead of making one big border and sewing the whole thing on, I'm gonna add it to each end of the row, as you can see. So I've done 2, so you connect all 3. Make sure you iron and you press your seams open. So I've done 2 rows. So now I shall take these 2 over, put that one right sides together. Hold on, y'all, I didn't put you on the tripod. Right sides together. And sew across the top. Right sides together, sew across the top. And then you finish your connection. I didn't connect. So let's do the same thing you did at the bottom. Connect all 3. Add you a border on each end if you want. And connect. So I'll be back once I have everything bordered and connected. All right, we're done. Completely done. Her name is Juliana and she is 3. And the blanket is complete. There, the little cutie cutesy. And we have just a pink on the back. Fleece on the back. All right, millionaires, thank you for being here. And I hope me recording sideways don't mess up the video, but I'm trying to get those black lines off the side. I'm going to figure it out. If this ain't it, I'm going to figure it out. All right, thank you for being here through another project. And we're still not done with the wall quilt, so I will be jumping back on the wall quilt. But thank you for spending this time with me, millionaires. Love y'all. Peace. Where my hand at? Yeah.